I'm Marty.
I'm Kelly.
Joe.
And we're wet.
We're going to the Chinatown Fair Family Fun Center to play some arcade games.
Maybe you're the best. We'll figure out the rest. And maybe it's a test. All I know is
We met as students. Joe and I were going to NYU and Kelly was going to Cooper.
None of us had jobs we cared about. We were like barely getting by and kind of lost. Just like needed something to focus our emotional energy into. We realized some people were watching. We were like, oh, we better work harder. I'm gonna play air hockey. I bet I could beat my bandmates.
I'm definitely gonna win, no question.
I just wanna see your face at home.
I told you I was gonna win. Part of what makes a wet song is that it is actually helping me to process something I'm like struggling with. Usually I'll start and do the lyrics and like lay out a basic structure.
It's like a lot of going back and forth between Joe and I, sending each other ideas, chopping up existing ones.
So sometimes they don't even know the lyrics that well, and they'll like chop something up and I'll be like, guys, the words no longer make sense. Some of the weirder percussion and production tendencies that Joe brings to it elevates it.
The songs work without the production. It lets you kind of use it as a decorative thing.
I forget who said it. Every great song you can play on piano, and that's it. And I feel like that is true about most of our songs.
That was really good. We're gonna count these and get a prize. In terms of what's important for me about finishing a song, it's like making sure that there is like a sonic aspect of the song that kind of reinforces the realness of it rather than taking it to the level of it being like sappy or corny. You know, all pop music kind of relies on similar tropes and cliches, and like those wouldn't exist if they didn't come from a real place to start with.
When you are listening to music from different eras and you're sampling these tropes, it like becomes a language you're adding to your vocabulary of creation.
I was in a bar the other night and someone sang the Sarah McLachlan song, Believe Me 80th. I feel like we're channeling a similar thing, not in like an ironic way at all. And for some reason it seems super corny to even bring up her name.
I'm definitely drawn to people that are more direct or doing something that feels risky, that's like riding a line of like being corny.
For sincerity to be like the most radical thing you can do in music is like really strange.
I always want it to be true, and like I hope like that people can hear that at moments desperation or hope that is like coming from a real place.
you don't do